Hello everyone, it's CRITICISED here and welcome to a brand new video. So with the announcement of the 8th brand new kit coming in The Sims 4 in 2021, I asked on Twitter if you wanted my thoughts and you said yes. So let's talk about kits. I want this video to be an open discussion where everyone can openly share their opinion without judgment, so leave your comments down below and without attacking others, have an open conversation. So, The Sims announced 4 brand new kits for this last quarter, and as of today, all 4 of them have been announced. We've got an Ancient Arrival pack inspired by Korean celebrity airport fashion, the Fashion Street Kit inspired by India street fashion, the Blooming Rooms kit with a bunch of new plants and decoration for the game, and finally the Modern Menswear kit. Because of the community's reaction to this last pack, I decided to create this video and to talk about my thoughts on these kits. I want to start by talking about the reaction that I saw about the menswear kit announcement. While I definitely see and understand most of the criticism, I also want to talk about some of the people saying it's not menswear because there are also skirts and more feminine clothing. I am a firm believer that clothes don't need to be gendered and anyone can wear what they most feel comfortable wearing. And while you might not like it or you wouldn't wear that, as long as it doesn't affect you, it shouldn't be any of your business. I also find very interesting that The Sims, which is a multi-million-dollar franchise from a multi-billion-dollar company like EA, decided to work with an up-and-coming name in London's fashion scene. All of the outfits in the kit are directly inspired by Stefan Cook's new menswear collection. I personally didn't know this brand, and I found some of the items very cool and innovative, and I'm very happy to see that The Sims is willing to work with a smaller fashion designer like they did with Moschino. That being said, there are a few things I wish they did differently and that I think would have changed the community's reaction to this pack a little bit. First, wrong timing for this pack. On one hand, I think it's actually a very interesting choice of a pack to make, and since I'm pretty interested in fashion myself, I've always wanted The Sims 4 to collaborate with more brands for clothing and bring in more fashion influences in the game. That's why I think the Ancient Arrivals and the Fashion Street packs are also a great addition to the game, and why I personally enjoyed the Moschino stuff pack. On the other hand, the pack came at a time where most of the community is asking for more masculine cast items and clothes, and to fix the issues with feminine clothing on male frame Sims and vice versa. I believe that if developers took the time to retexture and shade the clothing items we already have in game before releasing a kit like this one, it would have been much better received by the community. I totally understand that the amount of work in order to make this possible would be a lot and take time, but since the team wants to be more transparent, they could have at least let us know if they're working on fixing this issue, since it's one of the most requested things recently. 2. Better title and promotion. With a name as Modern Menswear, a general user might just think this pack contains basic, everyday clothing items for male Sims. But that is not the case. The pack is all about high fashion clothing, with a more masculine style and cut, but looking towards a gender-neutral future for fashion. Stefan Cook's name is also not in the cover art or the title, which I think makes it even more confusing. Unless someone were to read the blog post of the Sims site, you wouldn't know it's inspired by Cook's work. Having something in the title or cover art would at least give the user the possibility of looking up Stefan Cook's brand and check out the style inspiration. And that being said, I totally understand saying modern menswear, since it's what the brand is about, but without any reference to Stefan Cook, it's not easy for the general public to do the connection. I think a better title would have been Modern Menswear by Stefan Cook for a more clear explanation of the intention behind this collaboration. That is also why I saw a lot of disappointed people, since the majority of the community has been asking for more traditionally masculine clothing that is more modern and stylish than the items in-game now. Releasing a pack with this name definitely fooled some customers. Number 3. Less kits and more free updates. I think this is something that I'm seeing a lot of more people starting to talk about. The last few releases from The Sims have all been kits, and since the beginning of 2021, when this new pack type was announced, 8 new kits have been added to the game. The kit idea wasn't very well received even at the beginning, and these many small tidbits of content haven't always been received smoothly, with issues about pricing, the Bust the Dust kit being buggy, the Industrial Love kit missing Windows Scanso, etc. All of these issues definitely made the community resent these packs a bit, and having only these packs back to back I think burned a lot of people. This is also paired with the lack of free updates of content in the game in the last few months. Don't get me wrong, in the last few months the developer continued to add features and debug the game with constant updates, but what's missing is new items and content. Before kits, a lot of the time the game would add a few items here and there to the base game for free, and lately these small updates have been missing. For example, in 2018 we had the Caribbean update that was released with 20-ish new items in Cast and Build and Buy to celebrate Caribbean culture. In late 2020 there was the Hispanic Heritage update, and throughout the years we also got some holiday updates with the Diwali items and the Lunar New Year things. It's possible that these base game updates have been put to the back burner for more comprehensive updates, such as the Big Swatch update that came to Build and Buy, or the platform update, but as others have pointed out, it also feels like these old updates that used to give it 15 to 20 items have been transformed into paid content with kits. While this is all speculation and obviously we don't know the truth, it also definitely impacts the way the community sees kits. Why do we have to pay for what 2 years ago used to be a free update? In conclusion, I don't think these last 4 kits, or especially the new Modern Menswear KIT, are bad in of itself, but I think the Sims team needs to be more transparent with what they intend to change and add to the game. They already promised this transparency in the past, but I don't believe we reached the right level of communication. If we got more information regarding the development times and the creative process of adding new items to the game or fixing bugs, that would help us understand better how content update and packs creation works. It would also be nice to continue receiving base game updates like the ones that we had in the past alongside kits, which as much as I don't love for the price can still be more niche content that is paid. I'd love for them to add more basic masculine items in CAS and fix the issue with different frames not fitting clothing items. That being said, I'm looking forward to the new kit to check out what's hopefully gonna be a more interesting and different style, but I'm also expecting updates coming to base game to fix the issues the community has brought up in regards of masculine CAS. I also want to quickly say that we were robbed of more amazing outwear in the new kit. Just look at these amazing coats by Stephen Cook. I'm just saying, developers. Anyway, here are my thoughts on these last kits that we got in the game in 2021. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm eager to read what's your opinion on the matter. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.